May I now request Honorable Mr. Justice Ranjan Gogoi, Judge, Supreme Court of India, and Executive Chairman, NALSA, to give his presidential address for the evening.
Esteemed dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, ladies and gentlemen present. There are two persons who are present whose presence I must acknowledge. Mr. Nariman, thank you for coming. And continue to give us your ideas. Dr. Harsh Mahajan, he is an unusual visitor, having excelled in his own field, which is radiology. His presence here is an indication that he is joining hands with us in offering and making available legal service, which in my comprehension is a very, very wide concept, far wider than what the Act as on today defines it to be. Perhaps this is one area where the law minister present would spend some time and see whether the statutory definition would need an expansion. It was 22 years ago that the legal services authorities at all levels came into being to realize the vision that even if fate does, justice must never betray a man. To realize the constitutional mandate to build a justice delivery system that promotes justice on basis of equal opportunity. The various legal services authorities were envisaged to be the vehicles through which this ambition was to travel to the remotest corner of the country and to the last man residing there. They were envisaged to counterbalance the complexities that are deeply embedded in this vast nation of ours. And today, 23 years later, we have assembled here not to commemorate our long journey, but to strengthen our resolve to renew our efforts. I earnestly believe that we may have gained a fair amount of success in taking the courts to the people and providing free legal aid. But I also believe that it is time for us to pause and ponder if we have enabled the little man to feel included and integrated in the mainstream. Is it time to revisit our ideology? How much of that extra mile remains to be covered? To me, it is a matter of great concern that a significant number of people deserving our reach are not even aware of our existence. The challenges posed by issues like literacy, social backwardness, and a natural inclination to suffer in this otherwise economically thriving country of ours are distressing. What is the use, I ask myself, of roaring GDP figures if it is not getting translated into practical well-being of the underprivileged when they particularly constitute the majority of the population? In the times to come, I assure you, NALSA's efforts would be focused on expanding its reach till the last mile, while commending the efforts of all concerned, especially the dedicated paralegal volunteers and the socially committed panel advocates. The search for additional mediums to reach the last man in need of legal service will continue. Mass awareness programs and door-to-door campaigns, which we have started from today for a week, and involvement of persons who interact with the village population on a daily basis, like the village postman, is a possibility that will have to be explored. The availability of the services of the paralegal volunteers itself needs to be spread, and a free legal service helpline 15100 must cease to be a metered service. It is my earnest belief that a meaningful leap must take place if we wish to continue to be relevant. Economic prosperity in the absence of social justice is discordant with the constitutional vision and the ethos of this nation. The challenge is formidable, but it should not be difficult to envision a platform to provide an opportunity for all, the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary, to come together to achieve the true spirit of the Constitution, an equilibrium between the state's ambitions, citizens' welfare, and society's duties. Thank you, and Jai Hind.